Hey everyone, Codex here. So today what we're gonna do is take a look at Elrond or EGLD, and we'll be discussing the trend on the macro scale because it honestly seems like this down trend isn't going to stop anytime soon, and things are actually getting a bit rough, to be honest. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure to join the Telegram channel. So we all know that Elrond has been doing horribly, to say the least. I mean, just by looking at the chart and just by observing what we've been experiencing since the start of this year, we can conclude that the trend has been very painful. I mean, this for instance is basically a straight line down with no real bullish momentum whatsoever in between. And frankly, this is pretty much the longest bearish phase Elrond has ever had. I mean, even back in the ERD days, before the conversion and before the swap from ERD to EGLD, we haven't seen such a brutal trend. And this has been going for almost 8 months now. And look, before we shock each other, before I shock you with what I'm gonna say next, I just wanna tell you that I'm here to be blatantly honest. I don't care about your feelings, and we made this clear. I'm not here to lie to you. And although a lot of viewers have always told me that I could use some optimism due to my bearish views on this market, which have been going on for about 6 to 7 months now, I've always kept it real because that's what we have. And we always discuss what we have. We can't lie in here. We can't say that we are bullish when the trend is clearly bearish. My copium and hopium supply isn't here yet. Now, if we take a look at the Phoenix Ascending Indicator to analyze the momentum, we can notice something very ugly on the 3 days time frame. And so if you focus right here, you can notice that the blue LSME and red RSI are curving back down. And they are still below the level of 50, which is a horrible bearish signal. Now, the closest thing I can find on EGLD's chart to what we are experiencing right now is right here when we were going down. And you can see that when the red line started breathing for a little bit and it started going higher for some time, the price stabilized and it stopped going down. However, as the red line curved down again and it fell to lower levels, the price just collapsed. And that's somewhat what we do have in here too. The red line has been going up for a bit lately, the price started seeing some relief and it somewhat stabilized between 50 and 60 US dollars, but the red and blue lines are indicating a low buy pressure, a very low buy pressure indeed, and a very weak momentum and potentially another retest of this area. And if we open up the BB bands, if we open up the Bollinger bands to see what the price target will be at, if this weak trend continues, of course, we see that the next level is around 38 US dollars, which comes exactly on the support area which we had last time. Again, I'm not saying we'll drop tomorrow. I'm mainly looking at the big picture in here. And between you and me, I don't think that this drop is over. This is in fact the longest bearish phase Elrond has ever had, but it doesn't mean that it will stop, because remember that other than the 2020 crash, EGLD hasn't really experienced a multi-year bear market. Ethereum has. Bitcoin also had a multi-year bear market. It had many multi-year bear markets. Cardano did experience a bear market too, for example. However, Elrond didn't see that, and this is why it's a bit tough to predict what the final outcome will be. This is a real test, in my opinion, to see how things will pan out for this project. But overall, it doesn't look like the end of this year will be any better than the start for EGLD's price action. I know that this is rough, especially if you bought at the end of last year, but these are bear markets and they are usually way longer than this. And if this is gonna be similar to 2018, for example, then we aren't even halfway. In terms of the duration, of course, and in terms of the phases length. This will most likely last for longer than this. It will most likely last for longer than expected. Yes, the price will indeed offer some exit windows and potentially relief rallies too, but in the scheme of things, when you are in a bear market, although there are good opportunities that we could always profit from, the trend is very much one-sided and it's currently bearish. It's very much obvious. So this was about it, guys, for today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Also remember that you could always use the link down below to get a discount on your decent biometric wallet on the hardware wallet. Most of you use the Maya app or probably a centralized exchange for EGLD, but I think that this is a good opportunity to keep some funds on a fully decentralized biometric wallet like Decent, which basically offers different networks and multiple coins. We don't want to end up like Voyager and Celsius, so again, check the link down below. Thanks again for sticking by, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.